will marry, do you have a sense of how much you would like your partner to be earning? I know some of you are already in a relationship, so some of you might say, oh, he's got to make six figures, this sort of thing. Nala, I don't know if I should even ask the people who are in relationships this, but why don't we start with you then?
I mean, I'm already making a good amount of money. And
doing the OnlyFans?
Yes, I'm doing like investing in stocks, investing in Bitcoins. Yeah, but and like...
You gonna date a guy who works at McDonald's?
Free cheeseburgers.
Yeah. There are like pros and cons. I'm not interested in a guy who's really just money fixed and just money focused, because at the end of the day, because I have to. The United States is so expensive, especially for international students.
So shouldn't he also be money fixed?
No. If he has a good system with his parents and they support him good, since
you date a guy who lives with his parents?
No.
When you're 25?
No.
Oh, okay, but he has a good relationship.
Okay, when I'm 25. Okay, different story. He should have a financial plan.
Okay.
For his future.
Yeah.
What's wrong with living with your parents?
Nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
No.
Most girls won't date a guy who lives with his
I understand that. But
parents,
sometimes it's like for people who, so my husband got out of the military. He's a disabled vet and went back to go live with his parents to get on his feet on the ground. And because the military treats you like crap after you're out. Like even when you're in, they treat you like crap. So then he got back on his feet and started being like a huge live streamer. And that was so supportive. So it was just like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just to get your grounds again. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's true.
So do you have just so I can move things along, bare minimum income here?
In a year?
For the guy to make, yeah.
Like $500,000?
What? Wait, hold on. This guy.
What? That's impressive if he can do that.
Oh, I don't care about how much money he makes.
$500,000.
Bare minimum, $500,000.
What is he doing?
Fucking Deutsch in fucking Reichmarks or some shit. What the fuck?
Something illegal.
Oh.
Do they still have Deutschmarks or
they do.
Did I say Reichmarks? Oh my god. Can't believe I just said that. Deutschmarks. They don't. It's euro, so they don't use that anymore.
Okay, that's way too much, right? $500,000 is way too much.
Yeah,
that's like $500,000.
That's a 1%er.
Okay, what's the average income?
Yeah.
Anyways, wait. Before I get my feedback on this, I want everybody's.
Okay.
Wait, what's the average income?
Yeah, what's the average income in California?
I'm not entirely sure. I think
it's like 83,000.
What's the average income in the United States, though?
No, it's not 83,000.
No.
In California, it's not the average income. No.
Maybe 60K.
I was thinking 50K, but
California.
How do people live here off $50K?
With lots of roommates.
Really don't. They have massive amounts of subsidies that they have to use. That's the business model for California businesses, is that they pay low underneath a certain threshold so that government subsidies will come in and take care of it. It's corporate welfare.
Mm-hmm. So what about you? Bare minimum?
Well, personally, I don't care that much about money. I could be dating a literal broke guy, but preferably I would prefer him to have enough to at least have a stable life with me,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to contribute to that as well. It's not he's the only one that needs to be making money, but as long as we're able to pay rent and put food on the table, that's all I really care about.
Okay, maybe if you guys can just give me a number.
Are you just asking people that are not? Or
I guess maybe single's better, I guess. Yeah. So
a number?
Yeah, so I mean, you're young, you're 19, so but fast forward, you're 25. Your future husband, when he's 25 or 30.
30.
How much do you think he should be making?
I don't know, a good number. I think honestly, whatever is average would be good enough for me.
Average is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I dated a broke guy. Just anything better than that.
So my dad makes more than six figures, and my brother makes more than six figures. So
but you can't date that.
No, I'm gonna
keep it on the fan.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not dating them, but that's I want somebody who is more than six figures.
That's the
maybe more
standards.
than $5 million, $10 million. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, $5 million a year?
Yeah. Like $5 million a year is a basic minimum.
Is he a
Wait,
gangbanger?
hold on. Wait. $5 million a year
Yeah.
is the bare minimum.
Yeah.
So $4 million.
You don't cut it, bro.
Can you donate some of that money?
No,
to
I mean, no. I think the bare minimum would be like $1 million.
$5 million a year is your bare minimum. Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not derived from money. It's also because I have stocks and stuff, and I have a substantial amount of money too.
Yeah, blue chips. What do you got?
I don't know. My dad's in charge of that one. He started investing when I was a little baby. So, So
Just make him sign a prenup.
Well, you know what's in the account.
No,
You don't know what's in the account.
no, I don't want to look at it.
So it could be
I'll
less
wait
than 10
until-
mil for all you know.
Is it 6 figures, 7 figures? How much is in the account?
I think it's between 6 or 7 figures. That's what I'm thinking right now. So
Okay.
when I tell you my parents came and worked their asses off, they worked their asses off. So
Were there prenups?
if I get married, they have to sign a prenup.
If you get married-
if I get married, they have to sign a prenup. That happened after my sister. Yeah,
Wait, they have to sign a prenup
like
to
my
protect your resources?
no. So not if I get a boyfriend, if I get married, there's a prenup involved because it's to protect mine.
To protect your assets.
Yeah, my assets.
You mentioned
But
your
you want a
sister.
guy-
I thought you said that these were your parents' assets.
No, because I have my own assets that are
She has, like,
between
her own
6 figures to
account, I
7
guess.
figures right now that I haven't touched.
It's in her name, I think.
Yeah, I have a trust and I
Yeah.
have other things too.
They were given to you by your family.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
if it's in a trust, they're not going to be able to access a trust.
But still,
It's a trust.
it was a conversation that I had with my parents. They said, well, you're 18. If you find a husband, they have to sign a prenup.
So would you be able to work to like maintain that 6-figure standard that you have for the man and apparently yourself as well?
So right now, obviously I'm a recording artist, and you know how that goes. I'm also studying in school, and basically by the time I graduate and finish my master's and stuff and get my business running, I will be making probably 6 and 7 figures a year too.
How do you get to that number?
Basically it's in aesthetics. I
Okay.
want to work in aesthetics, so yeah.
When's
Like
that?
like plastic surgery, Botox, stuff like that.
Wait,
That's very 6 figures.
Yeah.
What, you're in school currently?
Yeah.
Studying what again?
Nursing
Nursing.
and healthcare, and I might go and study in med school too.
So you want to become a plastic surgeon?
Yeah, I went to a lot of med school stuff in high school. I wanted to be a doctor, and that's what I wanted to do, plastic surgery. And I went to Newark Medical School, and I took classes in high school. And they told me that I have a gifted hand for surgery when they saw me cut open the pig.
Oh, the cat.
Yeah.
Cadaver.
No, I didn't do the cadaver. We had to do we had to dissect the pig, and they told me to dissect the brain, and I did it perfectly, I guess. So I don't want to like say like, oh my god, but basically, yeah, that's it.
I cut up a frog in high school.
I've done
My
that.
high school
That's not.
biology
cow eye.
teacher
Cow
told me I have a
cow eye.
future
Yeah.
Cutting frogs open.
dissecting frogs.
Also, like the point of like financially too, going back to it, I live a certain lifestyle as well. My parents built a certain lifestyle for us, and basically I want to keep that lifestyle, and that's the lifestyle that my daughter's growing up in right now. So I don't want to minimize that for her too, because then that would be a great disservice for her.
What lifestyle is that?
So basically, my daughter can get whatever she wants, and it won't be a problem.
Do you think that's good?
She doesn't get whatever she wants because I have morals, but if she
just said-
no, like no, I'm contradicting. I mean, like if she wanted something, she could get it, but basically the way how I'm like financially saying, basically how we're I'm taking care of her, as if it's no, it's no, and that's it, because I want to show her how life actually is, because
I'm super confused here, though. Maybe you can help me out. I don't understand how your daughter's lifestyle would change if you married a man who didn't make $5 million a year.
Well, it was a conversation I had. My dad my dad helps
Because
me
you're
take-
saying right this second, your daughter can have whatever she wants and is already rich. So, and you have the expectation she has this lifestyle. Okay, I don't understand how that changes by marrying a man who doesn't make $5 million
I mean,
a year. What if he makes $37,000 a year? How does that change her lifestyle?
So basically, that's a really great question. So basically, my daughter, she's in a lot of different programs that she can, go to. She can go to some specific daycares if she wants to. And basically, kids are expensive these days. Very, very
I wouldn't
expensive.
know, but I can
They're,
assume.
like now these days are very expensive, and so I want her to just appreciate the stuff that we have, because I was in a situation when, and I can't really talk about.
Yeah, but I still don't really actually understand this. So right this second, your daughter is going to have this amazing life and already does. Right this second, right? Absent any man whatsoever. If a man comes in the picture, how exactly does that change?
I mean, so basically with a man coming in that picture, he has nothing to do with my daughter. It has to do with myself, but it also has to do with the certain values of being a go-getter.
Do you just not want that guy to take what you have basically for granted and just kind of expect you to provide?
When I was
the requirements of prenup, right? So
yeah,
the requirements of prenup.
But I think
she already can provide all of this lifestyle. I actually still don't really understand how a man coming in the picture affects this at all. Even if he made he could be the biggest go-getter in the world and only make 50 grand a year, right?
I mean,
also kids, they're only expensive if you make it so. Okay, so I have 2. She has 5, and I
don't make six figures
50,000
or anywhere near six
I
figures.
make 50,000 a year, and my husband makes similar, and we make ends meet. We live a very humble lifestyle, and they're very happy, and they don't know anything other than what they have. So it really depends on how you parent them and the things that you give them. Sure, it's great that you can just gift them things and throw lavish birthday parties, but you can make ends meet. Yeah,
that's well and good, but if you don't mind, I would actually like an answer to my question. If there's a prenuptial agreement, you sign the prenup, you're the man, right? So he can't get any of your estate. Most of your estate's locked behind a trust anyway. Right this second, you're accustomed to a lifestyle which you yourself are providing. How does a man even making entry-level money in any way, shape, or form affect this lifestyle?
I think it has to do with the stuff that I went through in my past. Has a lot to do with what it comes to financially, the things that I went through. I basically lost when I was pregnant, kicked out of my house and lost everything. So that has a lot to do with that. When it comes to being a single mom and stuff, the man obviously has nothing to do with kids, but I feel like this is my thing. I went through dating someone who didn't make nothing, and I went through that situation, and I don't like it. I don't want to be in that situation. So I get the prenuptial agreement, but I also want somebody who's kind of in my financial status range as well. Or it just depends. I know I say I want something, but then if I meet a guy and he's starting out with the business but it's gonna go somewhere, then it's fine. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not being argumentative here. I just have a question. So if you got kicked out of your house and stuff, but you are financially set, how did that happen?
So my parents weren't okay with me getting pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah, they were not happy.
Were they paying for the place and then kicked you out? Or
I was living with them.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was living with them at the time. I got kicked out because I decided that I wanted to have a kid, and my dad got upset. And then second of all, I decided to stay behind my boyfriend at the time and have him in that kind of environment and raise the kid together. So yeah, I moved back to Passaic, and I
forgive me, I don't mean to be pedantic or beat on this dead horse too much, but I still actually feel like I have not gotten an answer to my question. How would it actually change at all if you're this loaded and he signs a prenup coming in and most of your wealth's behind a trust anyway? How in the world would that actually change any of the situation for you or your daughter?
I mean, like, I don't know what else I could say about that. I went through a situation where the guy didn't have the same amount of money. I know how it is. So, I mean, with my daughter, yeah, if I make that money, it's the same thing. But also, it comes from a point that I don't want to be a provider as well. I don't want to be the one, again, paying for rent, doing all these things, paying the bills, paying all this stuff. I went through that. I kind of want it to be that, I have this money and that I can like kind of 50-50 some bills with you, but I don't want to be the sole provider when it comes to home.
50-50 bill. You're a multi-millionaire. You said that
I don't think that's what
a guy making $5 million a year is what you have the expectation of, because that's what makes him on par with you. That is such a stupid, incredible amount of money. Like an incredible amount of money. $5 million a year.
I mean, $5 million don't.
If you have that, why the fuck would he need to split the cost of anything ever? That's like an insane amount of cash. In other words, here, I'll give you an example. Okay. If you give the average man in the United States right now, at 25 years old, $5 million, he'll never have to work again. And his retirement, right, he can spend liberally. And he would never have to work again. He would have money left over after he died. And you make that a year.
I think right now, because I live in New Jersey, which is one of the more expensive like countries and stuff.
New Jersey's an expensive country?
No, not country, sorry, state. Is more of an expensive state. And so I don't even think with right now how the economy is, it's like $1 million is basically nothing right now. I'm just saying.
What are you talking? $1 million
that's
is
a lot.
An astronomical amount of money
think
for
about
basically anybody.
I'm thinking about taxes. So basically, if you buy a house, it's like the minimum in Jersey for a house right now is $500,000. Then if you have a mortgage, it's like basically like $36,000 to $50,000 a month.
Yeah, and that's financed over a 30-year fixed rate. So your mortgage
With
per month is
interest.
around $4,900.
My home in Texas is $360,000, right?
But Texas has amazing house prices.
For sure, But
Amazing.
I'm just trying to give you an example so you can kind of understand. I didn't pay $360,000 in cash to get that house. I put down a down payment, and then I'm financing the rest of it through the bank.
Right.
And then there's a percentage of interest that I pay on top of that. And so, my and then of course, property taxes
So your
and whatever.
mortgage is like $3,600 a month.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So it ends up being
makes sense.
So
that makes sense to me.
Yeah. So it's not so when you're saying that the houses in New Jersey are $500,000 to purchase, it's not like that's how much they're paying up front. They're paying, $4,500 a month. That's what they're paying, which is high, which is very high, but it's not.
Yeah. And then also like grocery prices are very high now too. You can get right now. I went to Costco like 2 weeks ago. I only got 4 things. It was $200.
I don't think normal people shop at Costco.
Well, and also like $1 million is still a lot of money. Like we're in California, but that's still a lot of money. Yes.
I mean, $1 million doesn't go that far in California.
No, it doesn't go that far.
But that's just California.
House is $1 million here.
Still
Like
a lot
Texas,
of money.
like $1 million in Texas will take you to the moon.
Oh no, yeah, 100%. $1 million in Texas, you're like set because it's just different. I'm talking about like housing market, how it is right now. Rent right now in Jersey is ridiculously high.
Wait, so
This is okay.
Hold on.
For a frame of reference, this is $10,000 times 5. That's what you're actually requesting, right?
Yeah.
damn, bro, why you gotta do
$10,000,
that?
$1,000 times 5 per year. Like that is an astronomical number.
Fucking math.
I mean,
Wait, so okay, hold on.
over here, bro.
Okay, so and you have just one kid?
yeah.
One kid. And you want the guy needs to make $5 million a year. How old are
Yeah.
you willing to date?
Huh?
Like, what's the age range that you would date?
I think it really doesn't like past 35.
Okay, so we've heard a bit about what you want a guy to bring to the table. So you want a guy who makes $5 million. That's a top. It's more than one. I mean, it's what maybe 0.1%. It's more. It's maybe 0.01%. So you want a 0.01% earner?
0.01.
It's like, yeah. So what are you bringing to the table that, because a guy making that much money, unless he's like retarded, I shouldn't say that. Like he's probably got a bunch of options. Why should he date you?
I think basically I can say that I'm a person that's very much like I help you out, you help me out type of person. I am a very traditional like woman, like when
Cooking,
cleaning. I tend to my husband. That's how I was taught. But I also expect that I be tended back. I am also willing at some point, if like the husband wants to have me stay home and take care of the kids, I'm willing to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't have a problem with that. And yeah, I think I bring a lot to the table. I'm a very, very nice person. I'm very, very helpful. And if you have a dream, I will like follow it. If you want to start a business, I've seen it happen where a business goes successful. I will be there. I'm basically that type of person that
What
I
if
will.
the business doesn't go successful?
But he has $5 million,
fails
so
and
it's
it's
already
Yeah.
been
Well,
successful.
it's already- Well, what does that mean to be there? Like,
No, he doesn't have $5 million. He has $5 million a year.
a year. We'll get
$5 million a year. That's
but like, okay, so
Like
You'll
be
do
there,
what?
like be there emotionally, like be their shoulder to cry on, be there, like
But that's just a
bro,
wife.
he's got $5
That's-
million. He ain't,
I
Like,
also-
that's honestly just like a
also like
wife.
I want to
as being
have
the nurturer,
some,
like taking care of your needs, making a home actually feel like a home, taking care of the kids. That's literally just a wife. Like,
and I also want to go into real estate and rent.
But what? Okay. Hold on. The question was, what do you bring to the table? You wanting to go into real estate. And
What do you mean
rent
by
out.
like bringing to the table? Because I can go 10 million different ways. I could go like as
What
a
would
person.
make you attractive to a man
who makes $5 million a
Specifically,
year?
That man who's a 0.01% income earner.
I think it's
no, it's way less than that. It's way
It
less
might be
than 0.1.
might be way
That's
less.
5 million
but
a
close
year.
enough.
Like attractive, like what? Like physically attractive?
It could be, but it could also just be like
Personality. I
You
think
have great sex. You popping out athlete babies. Like,
Yeah,
you make
let
the
me-
best
maybe
chili
I
in the
can frame it
world.
better. Let me frame it so there's no confusion. Okay. Got a man who makes $5 million per year, right, and is just moderately attractive. Okay, moderately attractive. He's not the handsomest guy in the world, but he's not the ugliest. Okay,
Okay.
just moderately attractive. What makes you guys evenly yoked? Why would he pick you?
I think that I make athletic babies. I was a varsity soccer player, and my family's based in soccer. We're also a family full of engineers too.
Oh, nice.
So basically, I'll bring kids when it comes
like high IQ.
high IQ kids.
Have
yeah.
you taken the IQ test?
I haven't taken an IQ test, but
Dude, she's in school to be a plastic surgeon. Like,
Oh, she got a high IQ.
yeah.
she got high.
And basically.
Ryan's face.
And then basically, I think just as personality, I think I have a really great personality. I'm very kind and understanding and very based in my Catholic faith as well. And then with sex, I don't like to talk about that. That's a very private conversation. But yeah, I mean, I got pregnant. That's what I can say about that. So
She's fertile.
yeah.
She's quite fertile.
So the extension of the question is just this. The man who you're looking for has $5 million and is moderately attractive has so many options available to him. It's ridiculous. He has almost more options available to him in women than almost any other type of man on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Right? In fact, like short of possibly being an Olympic athlete who also is a multimillionaire, this is like the next tier of men who can basically get whatever type of woman they want.
Yeah.
Why exactly do you think he would pick you specifically out of all the women who are available to him? That's what the question is getting.
I think basically, I'm not like, it might seem because I want a $5 million man, it might seem that I'm really like, oh, he has a lot of money, da 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 da. No, I think it has more sense to be in the same type of like way that I'm in right now, if I can since I think, you can have all the women in the world, and some women some women are just there. You can get a woman that really just wants you for money. You can get an escort. You can get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? When you have that much cash, I think it's the person. You need a woman that really, at that point, holds you down and is the one that helps you manage everything, I guess, in a sort of
What
sense.
does hold down mean?
Yeah,
I was
that's
thinking
not-
of something
Is that like
I don't want-
hold you down?
crazy.
I
What
think
does that mean?
no.
Let me Google that shit. I don't know. I'm too white to know.
Maybe
what
like
that shit
hold down the fort, like
Hold
no,
you
hold the house.
Too
down.
white for that.
Hold you down.
Too white for that.
Meaning, hold on.
Grounds you?
like grounds you.
Meaning-
Yeah,
That could mean a lot of
There you
things,
go.
I
Only
feel
the
like.
white people know, bro.
I thought that was
very
like.
Hold you down to
Hold
take
you down is like-
$19,000 a week.
I thought hold you down
Potential,
was like
yes.
had to do with money. Like if there's a rough spot financially, they'll hold you. I thought that was the meaning.
It can be taken a lot of ways.
I guess it could be a couple
No,
different
yeah,
ways.
like somebody who grounds you basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
You know, chains you down. Whatever.
Hold you. Oh.
You're going a different direction. Just like the old ball and chain, you know.
oh my god.
It's like. Wait, how much money do you make per year?
right now,
Yeah.
I'm a student.
So
Right now,
nothing?
my program is very rigorous. So basically, I work a part time right now, so I can focus on studying.
Wait, a question for you. So, okay, this guy makes $5 million a year,
Yeah,
and you said you won't settle for less, right?
yeah. No, I'll settle for like a million,
Oh,
like
excuse
a
me.
year.
Excuse me.
Like,
$1 million
I'll-
a year. Wait, is that bare minimum? I thought $5 million was the bare minimum.
No, I said a million.
thought so
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
I thought.
But you
I
want
heard
$5
five
million.
mil. I thought that.
I
as
heard.
well. Yeah.
prefer- yes.
Prefer $5 million.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll settle. You'll settle for $1 million.
I might settle for. It just depends. I'm just
Settle
For
for the
$950,
million.
you know.
Uh-huh.